breath, no heartbeat, just static remains. Hollow reflections, ghosts in the cold. So come burn down my escape. I wanna feel it, come drag me into the void. Let my circuits decay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. You never
How about now? How about now? There we go. Oh, Windows. I can't. It's Windows. It's Windows. Everything just reset. Hold on. I gotta reset it in Discord too. It's ridiculous. I don't change anything. Hello, can you hear me in Discord now? Alrighty. Well, at least they got some noise out of it. Music. Because I have no idea why any of that changed. I literally changed nothing. I just shut the stream down today, shut my computer off, turned it back on, and Windows said, nah, go fuck yourself. Oh. Let's see. Jester says he's going to join us. All right, cool. I'll get a lobby going. Let's see. I swear to God, Windows is like the worst. I love computers. I despise Windows. Microsoft can kiss my ass. If Linux would just... they're never going to do it. If Linux would just make a user-friendly system that supported video games, I would never look at Microsoft ever again. It'd be over. Oh, well, we got a crash. my game crashed, and I haven't even played it yet. Well, I had it open for like a half hour, ready to go, because I wanted to make sure my telemetry was working. Knowing this game, that's gonna... Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't blame the game on this. This is a Simagic issue. But knowing the new SimPro software... now my telemetry is not going to work, so I have to make sure my telemetry works first before I go nuts. Oh man, we're off to a great start. Off to a fantastic start. All right, let's see if my let's make sure my telemetry works here. All right, my telemetry works. I don't got to worry about chasing that problem. Oh, I swear, like, once I get used to a shift light on my wheel, I just can't drive without it. Alright, let's get a lobby going now. Yeah, it's too much of a pain in the ass because I gotta run extra wires and I just don't feel like doing that. I'm a anti-wire snob. Like, for example, it sends everything through the base and then into the wheel. But if I want to use SimHub, the wheelbase itself does not transmit SimHub data. So I'd have to run the USB cable from the wheel itself to my hub. And I just don't want to do that. Now, I have the MagLink set up for my other wheels, but this older FX Pro does not support the MagLink. So, you know, there's that. Get in my old handy-dandy vet. Let me turn this music down just a bit. Okay, let's get off Nords. What do we want to do for our first track? We got to start. I feel like the trend is to just start on Sebring. That's just like the What's the issue? We'll do 7-lapper. No, yeah, we'll do 7 laps. 7 laps. We'll do GT3 and LMDh for anybody wanting to practice. Does anybody want any other cars? GTs? Well, GT3's on. I'll do GT4. I drove GTE today for the first time in a while. I don't know if they've made any changes, but I feel like they were a lot easier to drive than I remember. I don't know if they've been working on those behind the scenes. All right, Lobbies up. Man, they gotta get some good liveries for the vet, man, because the only reason I want to drive the Porsche is because of the Jinx livery. The vet liveries are such, I don't want to say shit, but they're so generic. There's no creativity to them. Porsche is getting all the love. That and the Mercedes. I mean, I'll jump in an LMDh if, I feel like I'm actually getting better at the GT3. I know it's just habit. It's not anything to do with actual skill. Because I have a really bad habit of, like, getting used to one thing I'm driving, and then when I switch to anything, it doesn't matter if I switch the game, switch the car, you know, if I drink a Red Bull instead of a Diet Coke, it completely throws me off, and I, like, forgot what I was doing before. Got one GT4 in here. Brave soul. So I will say I did test some more AI stuff today on stream. So the again, this is purely my opinion. As of this very juncture, I approve of the AI in GT3. I really like the AI in GT3. I think it's balanced throughout all of the difficulties. LMDh AI, on the other hand, is the polar opposite of that compliment I would give it. They're reckless, they're sloppy, they smash you, they're super fast. Like I'm talking like I turned the AI down to 20% to minimum, and I was faster, but they're so sloppy that it doesn't matter. One guy hits you dive bombing, and it was rough. It was rough. And then I did try AI across some of the other classes, and while it's not as polished as GT3, it was definitely better than LMDh. I still feel like LMDh really was shoehorned in at the last minute when the game was before release. I'll be interested to see if they do anything with the GT class. I want them to be difficult to drive, but I feel like they have just too much tire spin. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I think it's a balance thing for me. The front has too much grip for how little grip the rear has. Either take away some grip in the front and make the car just generally a difficult car to drive, or give it a little bit more grip in the rear. But well, front downforce is just going to exacerbate the issue of, like, no rear grip. The car, I think they have plenty of front. They've got. Well, oh, you're saying in general, you mean? Yeah, I know. I agree. We definitely need to be able to adjust downforce in the front. I'll jump in an LMDh for now. That way, Jester's not the only guy in one. Gotta make sure I do this right to not brick everything here. If I do this in the wrong order, it'll switch everybody over, and I don't want to do that. This sucks because I like the Cadillac the best, but I think it's not as good as the Lambo and the BMW. I'll jump in the BMW. I haven't been in the BMW in a minute. Alright, switch this to Jeep. This is the only way I found how to switch cars. You have to switch your car first and then reverse the classes. That way no one gets affected by this problem. That way it just switches me. If I had just switched my car, anybody who was in my car would have switched. Like a class of car, I mean. Alright, I'll ready this up. Oh, did he leave? What do I barely hear? Where'd Fuego? Fuego get off for the night or what? Oh. What's going on, Grumps? What's going on, James? Hopefully everybody got in. Yeah, I agree, James. I think... What's that? Oh, it's one person is hanging. When it says waiting for players alone, I'm at... Oh, it's probably you then. Did you not make it in? Alright, you're in. Cool. Appreciate the raid, Jester. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. I gotta figure out an LMDh setup for... it's mainly the rear wing. The rear wing is the only thing I have to figure out for the LMDh on Sebring. It's because I can run it, like, if I max it out at 10 degrees, I got grip for days. I basically can't crash the car unless I really, really try to. But I lose so much in the straights that the car kind of can't get out of its own way by comparison. So let me go to 7. Let me try 7 this time around. Do I have a setup save for this? No, I don't. See if we can figure this out. I've also found no real advantage to soft tires. You get your outlap is a little bit quicker. You can push a little harder, but then they overheat so fast, they end up slowing you down. All right, so clutches adjusted. Try 7 degrees on the rear wing, and that's going to be all. See how that feels. 4. Yeah, see, if I run it, mind you, I haven't touched the roll bar, but if I run it at 4, it feels fine, and then when I push too hard, I randomly lose the rear end, and then I'm out of the race. So let me see how 7 feels. I also have to log or pay attention to what I do in the back straight per mile per hour to kind of judge that. I'm gonna gloves on, too. Can't be racing without my gloves on. What is this? Peasantville? Do you even sim race if you don't have gloves on? Whoa, whoa. Old tires. I wish I had a sound clip of that. Right? Yeah, but there's all the other noise too. I've learned I like racing at 8 a.m. in this game. I think the lighting is just like they've got the lighting dialed in for like the mornings after sunrise. But midday is like washed out and overexposed. Tires are getting fairly warm, but I don't feel like grip's getting much better right now. Yeah. Well, my front left's approaching 200 now, so that's plenty warm. Oh my God. I'm rusty with these. The GT3s have slowed me down in these cars. I swear. I've been spending so much time in the damn GT3s that now I can't drive these cars. I'm bad at that. Like, I swear. I am the definition of you can't teach an old dog new tricks. If you get me used to driving one thing, I can't drive anything else. Even if I knew how to drive it prior. They also need to add ghosting for quali. For that reason right there. I was having such a hard time today in ranked trying to get a qualifying lap in. I'll read chat in a second here, folks. Yeah, the AI at 100% on Sebring was doing 145. I forgot how to drive these things. Like, it's kind of bad. Like, I'm driving like a pile of ass right now. Achievements are 147. I am nowhere near that right now. That's for damn sure. I don't feel like I'm losing the rear end at all. I'm going to change the wing. But like I don't know, man. I got work to do. You know what? I'm gonna see what I can do with the line on in this track. See how much I'm off of just the line. I'm always curious to see what, because I don't have any kind of line on Sebring. I really don't. My brain has yet to let me learn it. I don't know why. So let's go back to that. Confirm, save. We won't be here. You get a qualifying time in? You had a what? There we go. There we go. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna run the race. It is what it is. I got no confidence with me in this car right now. I gotta spend a whole bunch of time in these. It sucks. I wish I could just memorize things. I'm so bad at that. Doesn't matter how good I get in one car. There's only some cars that I can do that with. But for the most part, if I get in one car and I get used to it and spend a lot of time with it and then I get out of it and get into another car and get used to that, I cannot go back to the previous car without relearning it again. Let's see. Usually set roll bar up. Optimal, then tweak arrow lower and lower while stiffening front and rear. Usually the front end unloading that needs fixed. Jester, what are the details of the Daytona race? I'll try. Weekends are tough for me, especially since I'm going to be painting my buddy's place on definitely on Saturday day, and then there's a Viper definitely going backwards. I will say that the new GT3 update, though, makes me want another LMDh update. They just drive so good now. I hate how good they drive. And that's coming from someone who fundamentally just does not like GT3 driving. 1 hour race LMDh GT3. Got a few options for time. I'm busy all day Sunday, but could do Sunday night. It depends on the time that falls on, Jester, because so Friday night I won't be available till about roughly 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe 10:30 if I really push it, but I'd be down if that works out time wise. All right. Yeah. Like, this is one of those things where. What'd you run for a time, Terminator? Hello, sir. All right, I guess I'll just wing it. I got you, Jester. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Post some more in the Discord and stuff, and I'll see if I can make it. If I can make it, I'll definitely join. What's going on, VKG? Or Viking, maybe? I'm assuming that's what that stands for. It actually has me braking right before the 400 meter sign. Got it. Oh shit, missed it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay off those curbs. Stay off those curbs, sir. Yeah, but the driver's ass, so you have no excuse. I think the Lambo's better, honestly. I think the Lambo, I mean, it's not by much, but I do think it's a little bit better. I really need to spend some time in all of the cars back to back to really kind of see. But I do think the Lambo is a consuelo better. But at the end of the day, I think the BMW and the Lambo are so close in performance that the driver is definitely going to be the, the determining factor. What are you in right now, the Porsche? I've never driven the Porsche, believe it or not. I'm running no extra downforce right now, and it seems fine. The Caddy, you need rear downforce. That car wants to kill you. And I think that's what hurts it. I feel like I should be in third right there and not go in a second. I'm gonna break that habit. It sucks. I really want to play Resident Evil 9 Friday, but I know nobody wants to watch me play Resident Evil 9. Exactly. That's my thing. If I could play any games for the rest of my life, it would be really good single player games. Claire Obscure, Alan Wake 2. Those are my gems right there. Recent gems, anyway. I love a good story. The amount of people that are like, oh, the gameplay of Alan Wake 2 sucks. I'm like, yeah, because it's a story. It's an incredible fucking story. Do you like being told a good story? If you're playing Alan Wake 2 for the gameplay, you're playing the wrong game. Yeah, I've heard good things, Jester, about Jet. Wow, I can't speak. I've heard. I still can't talk. I'm just gonna shut up. I've heard good things. Oh, that's definitely a track limit. That was terrible. And I'm a Resident Evil fanboy. I've played them all since day one on, even Resident Evil 1 on when it first came out. On the old PlayStation. The OG PlayStation when it didn't have a number behind it. You mean Sega CD? Had that too. No, I was fortunate enough to have a hell of a video game nerd for a father, so. Realistically, my father, I was his excuse to buy video games. He just wanted them for himself. That's the reality of it. Whoop. Still back there, Terminator, or what? Oh, shit. That's what I get for talking shit right there. That is what I get for talking shit. What are you running for TC? I'm still on default TC on 6. You can bump it up if you're... Bump it up. I try to not bump up TC just because you start to rely on when it works better. You know, you start to rely on it, and like, it's not that it's bad for this particular car, but other cars could teach you bad habits. Like cars that don't have TC, for example. And you know me with the GT class. I suck at driving those cars because all I want to do is just hit the gas and go, and they don't want to do that. Yeah, this car is literally all default minus the clutches right now. And that's because I'm a downshifting whore. Well, Daytona, you really only have the bus stop and turn 1 to worry about where the clutches might get you. I had almost a full second off, and now I'm down to a half a second. Cannot put the lap together. Yeah, it's about to be now, yeah. Of course, the SimPro 3 software is in beta right now, which is what I'm using. And SimPro 2 tells me my lap time telemetry on the wheel. Right now, it does not, so I have no idea what I'm running for a lap, unless I would have put on my wiki pages, whatever they're called in this, to tell me my actual lap time. Here comes the lowly GT4. Appreciate you moving out of the way, buddy. Oh, shit. ass lap sucked. Yank them clutches back. That's like the only thing I change by default all the time. Doesn't matter what track, whatever I'm doing. Ran into some downshift protection there. I will say that there's one thing that like the other sims do better still is downshifting these cars. These cars don't feel like they have seamless downshifting. They're better. This is the best they've been, but they don't feel like they actually have a seamless downshift. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Just go. These cars suck to get going again. Now my hands are glitched on screen, because that's what this does. I don't know if anybody noticed, if you go the wrong way for any level of time and you don't display the wheel, it automatically puts the hands back on screen. So if you look on my... If you look... Looks that way. It's what I really want to do. But at the same time... Alright, so 150, 160... Damn, I still can't get back into the one... Dude, I don't understand. I was running 149s pretty consistently before. And then I got into the GT3s, and now I just... Even with the line on... The line clearly chops some time down. But, yeah. I'm rough. No, this exact car. It's 100% a me problem. Driving the GT3s has made me forget how to drive these cars. Optimally, anyway. So we're at... Yeah, for anybody watching, there is the poll. Jesus. Resident Evil 9 or the Nords Challenge. So I'm either going to do, for Friday's day stream, I'm either going to do a Can You Beat Me on Nords Challenge, which is meant to be friendly, before anybody gets all, you know, beating their chest. I would do Nords, open lobbies, literally the entire stream. That's the only track I would do is Nords, on repeat. Or I play Resident Evil. Well, that's what it would be my morning stream. That sounds like a commercial. Let's see. No, I know. The Friday. Yeah. Just trying to catch up on comments here. Well, I mean, it sucks to do the whole see what happens thing because I got to commit to actually... Like, streaming is basically working, and whereas if I just play it off stream, it's not really working. I sit on the couch and lounge. But when I have two people watching me, you know, now I have to entertain two people. Hold on, I gotta chat here for a second. Viking is a streamer as well, but just got into moving sim rig business. Oh, very nice, very nice. Where are you from, Viking? I just think you two a quick. EJR is still pretty new to sim scene, and Viking been at it a few years now, but similar backgrounds and all that. Yeah, I like to call sim racing my retirement of racing. Let's do... Just get Monza over with. Get that done. Let's see. Apparently new RE is amazing. Yup. My missus has been watching it streamed. 1, 2, and 3. Nemesis was good. Nemesis was very good. They were all, honestly, I think 1 through 4 were solid. And then 5 and 6 happened, and I just like to pretend those didn't happen. 7 was good. 8 was good. And 9's supposed to be good, so... Just downloaded Requiem. Not sure if you're going to enjoy it. Why, Fway? You scared of the dark? Are you scared of the dark, Fway? Let's... Get in the caddy just because I want to hear the sound. Have a good time on No Man's Sky, Jester. I never actually got to play No Man's Sky. Sounds good, Jester. I need more good, because that's the thing, like, while this is like a racing pixels on a screen, so that's why it's in quotes. Stream, I want to play some single player and or other games as well. Just not Call of Duty and shit. I'm over that. Game has improved a lot, James. Yep. I know you can't hear the Discord because I temporarily muted it so I could respond to chat. Bro, do Resident Evil. We need a break from sim racing. What kind? What car? The LMDh or the no. Are you running default setups or what? Because I think the GT3 class, the entire class drives awesome, but that's my opinion. This Cadillac sounds so damn good. I hope all the LMDHs eventually get an audio buff. Have a good one, James. Thanks for being here. This is this is my research track. I like this track a lot for finding problems with cars. This track is where I was finding all of the snap lift off. I have no idea. Have a good one, Foy. Have a good one, Matthew. Thanks for being here. Sorry, whoever I just panty slapped right there. All right. Blister Storm just chilling on the track. Damn, you got me. Shit. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Screw it. I'm just going to go back to pit. Oh. The pole. The stakes are high. What's going on, John? Oh. I'd like to make a formal request. I can't say words tonight. I'm just going to go to sleep in the rig. Wake me up when the race starts. There's only... Yes. Full ghosting while qualifying. I have had a hell of a time. I think chat is... I know people want it, but... I don't know. I don't think chat... Yeah, that's the reality is that's going to bring... That's what chat's going to bring more of than actual, you know, real communication. I just want to be able to make a lap without being slowed down by other people. Dude, on what was it? The one ranked race I did today, I couldn't even get. Qualifying was a nightmare. People were hitting me, not letting me pass. Like, dude, why do I have to race you in qualifying? The whole point of this is to run as fastest lap as possible. That's why F1 cars have a thing called qualifying mode. They're a one-lap wonder. Anyway. Let's watch... Oh, he's in the pits. Never mind. He threw in the towel, eh? You like that? Yep. That's the wheelbase at 18 Newton meters and the car at 70%. Yep. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I literally ripped the wheel, like, decisively out of my hands. I don't mind that, though. I mean, like, it's not, like... It's more of a startle than anything else. But, yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Alright, so what do we at here? We got 27 votes. We got 67% for the Nords Challenge and 33% for Resident Evil 9. Folks, if you're watching and you don't mind, 1, tossing me a like, and 2, voting in the chat. So the plan for Friday, if I did do Resident Evil 9 during the day, the plan would be... Hold on. The plan would be for, doing more lobbies like this at nighttime anyway. So the Resident Evil 9 stream during the day would not affect the nighttime stream. My nighttime, of course. You know, lobbies. Lobby action. I'm pretty average across all of them with the LMDh, with the exception of Nords, and that's only because, like, you know, I just know Nords well enough to drive pretty much any car down that track. Yeah, this is looking good, man. What do we think, folks? What do we think? What do we have in the publisher sale for Capcom? With a guide? What? Who are you? No, what should I get it? Should I get out the old Game Informer with the step-by-step? Turn each page. Ugh. No, my way of playing my way of playing single player games is the first playthrough is authentic, where you just go with the flow, and then the second playthrough you turn on all the hacks, God mode, infinite ammo, shit like that, and you just wreck everything the whole time. That's my kind of single player experience. I'd like to get in at least 2 Nords races tonight, so I think the next race we're going to Nords, just a heads up. God, this car sounds so damn good. I meant to turn the line off, but oh well. Whoa, shit, no! And just like that. Screw it. Well, when you cheat, I'll catch you. Well, I started like 300 feet before you in the straight. Yeah, I was absolutely not paying attention. And literally locked up the front tires. And then when I locked up the front tires, the rear tires went with it. You hate it? You might have GT3 syndrome. They're hard cars to go back and forth from, I'll say that. I think the yeah. John, you getting involved with playing tonight or what? Oh, working on anything top secret? Blink if you're in danger. Oh, what the hell? My competition disconnected. Disqualified. I'm gonna go back to GT3s then. There's not enough people playing the LMDhs. I hear you. Well, I will say this is my test track. Whenever I have to test anything, a mod, a file, whatever, I go to Monza. Because Monza's a great track. Even though I don't like the track itself because I think it's kind of boring, it's a great track for testing every aspect of a car without, like, you get the high speed so you can see how much your downforce is actually hurting you. And you get your hairpins and chicanes from high speed. So you got to go from, you know, full bore 6th gear to rapid downshift into a hairpin turn. So you get to see how the car handles downshifting. See, it shouldn't do a complete 180 like that when the rear end comes out. I tried pushing the braking zone a little bit, and that didn't work out. You really have to stop at... You really have to... It feels like you can brake so much deeper, but you really got to brake at like the 175 meter spot on the front straight there. If you push it to 150, you can't make the turn. All I know is we need some good Corvette liveries. Oh, fuck the Red Bull liveries. We need some... You raise that and I'll raise you the Jinx Porsche in this. That's what I need for liveries. All I know is, in the GT3 class right now, y'all are losing to a guy named Canine Stool. I'm just saying. Yeah, see, like, 175 is definitely too early. 150 is too late, so I gotta go, like, a hair before 150. That felt good. Try a little deeper this time. Still feels like it's too early. There's a good amount of time in that first chicane. I just gotta find it. I gotta put it together. Whoa! Mamma mia! DK, what happened to you this round? What? Come on, it's not even going to report an accurate time. Look at this shit. It says I went 140. No, wait, no, never mind. It's actually pretty... I'm thinking 150 is 140. Never mind. That's actually my fastest lap in on Monza with this build. This, like, the games build, I mean. I'll take a picture of that. 140, 428. Only reason I'll take a picture of that is for my own record because I won't remember that. Can't see shit. No, stop it. God damn it. For a second, I'm like, wait, well, how the hell did I go that fast? But I'm thinking GT 3 times. Yeah, that might actually, now that I think about it, that might actually be my fastest PMR lap time in an LMDh so far. For Nords, I'll turn off damage. Alright, let's do Nords. Alright, damage is off. I'm getting in a GT3. Yeah, 2 laps on Nords. No damage for the guys that are worried about, you know. These liveries are just not it for the vet, man. Alright. Filth. Whatever. What do we think the worst GT3 is right now? That goes out to you, chat, as well. What do we think the worst GT3 is? And that'll be the car that I drive. Well, that would make sense. Mercedes? Chat, what do we think? What do we think's the slowest GT3 in the game right now? All right, I'll take the OG, the 2022 Aston Martin out. See how I do. Supposedly this is the worst one. Well, I say supposedly based off of total shot in the dark guessing. Gotta make sure I take the force feedback out of it. I did this with the NSX earlier today, and I had to run it with full force feedback, and that was miserable. You son of a bitch. You just didn't want to go down Nords. We're going to see how this, the 2022 handle. I've actually never driven this car in this game. I've only driven the newer one. What's going on, Eagles? Welcome to the party, pal. Remember, guys, cold tires, the longer we sit on this grid. All right, here we go. Good luck, gentlemen. Ah, Porsche said, eat a dick. This thing's got no balls in the straights. Yeah, this car is just lifeless. Just blah. It's just here. Oh, missed that. This might definitely be the worst one. Well, this car actually does very much suck. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, it doesn't have balls. It wants to oversteer bad. Like, none of the other cars want to oversteer. This thing wants to kill me. You can't push it. It just oversteers. And like, I'm on high TC too. No balls in the straights, can't drive it in the turns. There's just no pushing it. It's crazy. car sucks. It also revs like a lumberjack. This thing has just got no RPM to it whatsoever. You think you can downshift and it just puts you on the limiter. The thing is we have a good Aston Martin in the game, so in my opinion, take this thing out. Just get rid of it. This is the first car that I have to actively choke up on throttle in turns. God, I barely made that. Deja Vu is going to drive around me right now, I guarantee it. He's in the real Aston Martin. I'm in the Special Olympics car. Look at this. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Bye. Goodbye. Appreciate you being here, Oil Slick. What up? PMR. I mean, that's a broad question. God, this car sucks. Yeah, he cleared me. That car is ass. All right, guys, it's official. That is the worst car in GT3 so far. Holy shit. The old Aston Martin, the 2022 model. That car sucks. You can't push it at all. Cannot push it at all. It oversteers. It's slow in the straights. It's just a boat. Total boat. I have no idea. No idea. It is fun. I'll do more Wreckfest. I mean, I'll do it eventually, but my plan is that will be more in the rotation when it comes out and it's crossplay and more people can play it. Right now, it's early access PC only, so I have to make sure the people that are in the Discord can play it. Yeah. GG, Deja Vu. You bullied the red-headed stepchild of the Aston Martins. Well, now I know. Now I know to never drive that car again. I'm glad I got that over with. You just can't push it. That second lap, I really don't know too much more what I could do to really get that car down the road. Yeah. Wow. That was angry. Now, no drama in the Discord. Alright, let's see. Let's do, first of all, absolutely do a different car, because F that thing. All right, get back in my vet ski here. And now let's do... we haven't done some Lexington. Let's do some Lexington. AKA... Well, let's do 255 laps, though. What do you guys think? Yeah, Shamrock, in my in the description in the live stream. It's the first link, the Discord. I don't run anything like any softwares. Softwares are the killer of performance. The amount of guys that, like, you know, they're... I mean, I have my wheel software running in the background, but that's like one of the only things I have running. I'll run to the bathroom. I'd have to recommend the P1000s. I feel like I'm, you know, it's part of my shtick, but that's what I have. That's what I'm using right now. I love these things. Also, I realized I forgot to do a qualifying for us. But as much as I want to recommend the P1000s, I've never used the Consfit, so... Yeah, they all... Honestly, I can't make an argument for any brand being bad right now. The market is just competitive, and this is why, like... Oh, that's that. Yeah, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I need a break. This was screwed from the start for me. Yeah, but have you used them? it's one of those things though where have you used it yet? Because until you get I'm very much a I don't pass judgment on something until I have first-hand experience. That's how I am with everything, though. Just because I've been screwed over so many times on going by other people's reviews, like especially in the bikes world I come from. I was one of the hardest businesses to get approval for components because I had a very, very high standard and no one ever met that standard. And yeah, I came off snobbish, but like I don't give a shit. I'm building bikes that people are doing over 200 miles an hour on, and you can very easily die. You know, the amount of people that have tried to get me to push 3D printed and carbon fiber material components that absolutely need to be some form of metal. Especially the 3D printed is the most like ridiculous trend that's been taking over. Stop making shit that needs to be strong out of 3D printed material. You are, especially on something that moves at any rate of speed, you are going to kill somebody. That being said, though, what I can say from everything I've seen though in the sim space is that the market is so competitive right now that you're just not really gonna find garbage, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I have a boatload of Amazon purchased aluminum extrusion here. All 40/40, though, not because it's meant to hold the rig it's meant to hold. I essentially have my actual tube frame placed inside my own custom-made aluminum. It's the most ridiculous thing on the world. It shouldn't have. It cost me more money when I could have just saved money by, you know, buying a 160 millimeter pre-made aluminum extrusion rig. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Nice. My buddy found the Next Level Racing FGT, not the Pro that I have, but the non-Pro version. It was on Facebook Marketplace for $100. It was a $500 rig, and it came with a G923. Got it for $100. I'm like, dude. Yeah, exactly. He already had a Logitech Pro. He actually is the person I sold my Logitech Pro wheel to. And so he had that ready to go, and he was just looking for a rig, and he found that one. So if you sell the G923, even if you give it away, you know, for $100, you break even. You got the rig for free. You know? The direct drive? Oh, that's real old. That's going way back. That's pre-G29 era. Yeah, they progressively got they iPhoned it. They took away features and charged more money. The OGs came with more shit and cost less. And then as they started upgrading them, or supposedly upgrading them, they took away features. If there was a separate purchase, things like that. I'm gonna turn qualifying back on and drop it down to 5 laps. Oh wait, it is 5 laps, so I'll just turn qualifying back on. Yeah, I was ill prepared for this race, so I just backed out. But yeah, so far, I mean, like, that's where I very much am looking forward to going to the expo and getting hands-on with a lot of stuff that I'm otherwise not going to purchase for myself. You know, like, because the upgrade from the Logitech Pro stuff to the Simagic stuff, while it was a good upgrade, like it was very much a like splitting hairs type upgrades, you know. Whereas going from like the G923 to the Logitech Pro was like a wake up call. But you know, the higher tier stuff feels more authentic. You got a lot more features, a lot more things you can do with it. But for me, it was the H pattern. The H pattern sequential combo was what got me on a Simagic. That was the first thing I purchased, and then next thing you know, I bought their entire lineup. Define sim. Like, I mean, Daytona, USA. I mean, you know. Well, that's what I mean, listen, I was in a car, and the car was moving around. So, that's the most simulation I've ever experienced, if we're getting honest. I don't know, define sim. What qualifies as sim? Because many people say this isn't a sim, so what's a sim? You know, I mean, that's well, we're getting all, the point is that is like, what, I mean, is Gran Turismo a sim? Yeah, see, there's too many stipulations on what's a sim, which is why this is such a hard question to ask. Probably ACC. Probably ACC if I had to guess. If we're gonna like put it into that category where like Forzas and Gran Turismos and everything like that does not count, then it would probably be ACC. Well, I would disagree with that, and depending on what the car is. If it's a GT3 car, yes, but if it's like an old stick shift, motherfucker, I can put that thing in whatever gear I want and lock those tires up, money shift, blow the motor. I can do all sorts of shit. So, it really depends on what the car is you're simulating. Yeah, that's currently in ranked right now, though. Let's bang out a Kialami. So let's bang out some salami. That's the case. Here, I'll just force your hand. There you go. Hands forced. GT3s, boy. Where'd Furry go? Did he get off? Ah. Poker, I hardly know her. A lot of people do that for sport more than anything else. You just like dolled up salmon. Are you guys gonna keep it in your pants right now? It's fish. What it sounds like. It's what I'm hearing. Oh, we got Codeine Cowboy. Oh, you're absolutely on the stream. You don't need Jesus. I'm going until pretty much either I start to fall asleep or people stop watching and stop playing. Camrock, by the way, you are officially in the Discord, so... LMDh, you absolutely cannot. Oh shit. The greatest part of sim racing right there. Open roads for qualifying is nice. Deja vu, going fast. I think I got a 140.5 out of that lap, but I lost it. Still not enough for the pole. Still not enough for the pole, yeah. I'll be curious if it grits us up. Welcome back, you boy. Yeah, well, you can't find lobbies once they're started. Yeah, there's no join in progress. Yeah, you gotta wait till the lobby's back open again before you can join. I'm a sucker for good force feedback from a curb. Like, if I feel I want my teeth to like chatter going over a curb. Yeah. All right, Deja Vu. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Cleared me by a full second. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. No. Just finished qualifying. Oh, look at that. It didn't grid us up right. Didn't matter. I'm in 9th place. Sick. Love it. Oh, well. It is what it is. That's why I don't qualify, by the way. Like, I normally never waste my time qualifying because I'm expecting this to happen almost every time. And it's random. Yeah. Sure, it's on the list. Who's gonna bump uglies? Can't see shit when I'm inside a car. Just fuck it, let the pack go. See if I can run anybody down. can or cannot hear. Hold on. You can't. This whole time you can't hear anybody. And I really fucking hate Windows, man. All right, guys, talk in Discord now.
Hey,
Check 1, 2.
Thank you, Eagles, for us being 2 fucking hours into the stream and someone saying something. Fucking hate Windows. I really do. Nothing changes, and yet everything resets from a soundstage standpoint. Microsoft can burn in fucking hell. I really wish Linux would just be a consumer-friendly. Well, their shit's together. It's just not like, not, you know.
Not them. It's the software. The companies won't support it.
Them. They won't support it. Yeah, that's the problem.
They won't build for it.
Yeah, because Microsoft is a conglomerate friggin' monopoly that can burn in hell.
Yeah.
I hate Microsoft with a passion. It sucks because I'm such an avid PC user. I have been my whole life. But why do you think I'm such a Microsoft hater? Been dealing with their bullshit for, you know, over 30 years. I still don't use a Microsoft account on my PC. I refuse to sign into Microsoft.
Right.
Oh,
It's getting harder and harder to do that nowadays.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Gates will get me. Gates ain't gonna do shit. Gates is too busy sitting on wiping his ass with $100 bills.
He doesn't even. He doesn't even.
A lot of
own
directions you
Microsoft
could have taken
anymore.
that.
Anybody ever see the movie Pirates of Silicon Valley? Older movie. That movie will make
Rings a bell, though.
you hate Microsoft and Bill Gates even more than you already do. You hate that from them from the get-go.
So meanwhile, while we were talking about fucking Epstein shit, and the fact that Bill Gates is in that list.
They're all on the list. Come on.
Yeah, all of them.
Every
right?
single
All of
person,
them.
the people you envy, the people you hate, they're all on that fucking
They're
list.
all on that fucking list.
Why do you think the list was such a... We gotta get the list, now that we have access... No, yeah, whatever, you know. Man, don't worry about that. Yeah, because...
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Some compromising current administration people were in it, that's why. Come on.
So they allowed him to put. mRNA
It's the same list as the Diddy list for Hollywood. It's the same shit. No one's ever gonna know.
Same shit.
And you know what? I don't give a shit either. Fuck them all. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get all aggressive right there, but...
No, they all need to fucking rot in hell.
No, that's never gonna happen. It's a billionaire's world.
Spend the rest of their lives.
It's a
in
billionaire's
prison.
world. We're just living in it. That isn't gonna happen. You bottom line is at some point, you have enough money where you are untouchable.
Yep. You got fuck you money.
That is the world. That is the world we live in. You make enough. Doesn't matter who you are, what country you're in. You make enough money, you are untouchable.
Let's see the president of Venezuela,
Well,
Maduro.
Yeah.
They touched him.
They really reached out and touched him.
they only touched him because people with more money did the touching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scooped and scored, man.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's talk about video games.
This track is great.
For you guys
Video
to join.
games.
Wait, for you guys to finish so I can join.
Yeah, I was finished in lap 1. Like I've lost my competitive edge for the evening. I'm just kind of rolling with the punches. So if like there's even the slightest mishap, I'll just go back to the pits. I'll watch. That's why I think Friday I'm going to be doing Resident Evil. I need a break from sim racing. I love sim racing. It's a whole lot of fun, but when you put a lot of hours in, like I tried it, like when I got on last night with you for a little bit, I shouldn't have done that. You know, as fun as it is to get on the game when you're not on stream, the amount of hours I put in on stream doesn't leave a whole lot of, you know, patience for if I add off-stream play too. It sucks because I did some LMDh recording today on stream, and in all honesty, like I don't even want to make the video because all my footage today was just like the AI sucking, and doesn't do anybody any favors. You know, my whole thing is like,
Deja vu just pipped me. Dang it.
I don't want to make hit pieces at all. Period. I don't want to just glaze something when there's problems with something, but at the same time, you know, if I'm going to do a review, I have to do the whole thing in one video, you know? Good racing, Deja Vu. But like the video I would put up about the LMDh AI testing, like the AI is awful in LMDh right now. The cars are a lot better, but the AI needs a whole shit ton of, like I'm talking, it doesn't matter how you set them. 20% difficulty to 100%. They're just not a problem, Deja Vu. Thanks for being here, buddy. All right, Furry, or not Furry, Furfur.
Purper. Yeah.
Thanks,
You guys
Kevin.
ready?
What happened?
Okay.
Yeah, jump on in.
I'm gonna have to hop off as well. You guys have a good one, man.
All
Have a good
right.
night.
Take it easy, fellas.
Yep.
Did everybody get kicked out or just me?
Must have just
No, it
been
was
you.
just you.
Well,
Is the Porsche fixed or is it still
Yeah.
kind of messed up?
Yeah, oh, you haven't played it since the GT3 update then.
I have not played this game
G-
in months.
Yeah, you are playing a very different game then, especially when you get into a GT3. GT3s are
I'll
all...
take a quick break and sit out this one.
I haven't played it since I think the first update, maybe the second.
Yeah, it's a very different game.
I've been-
I just don't spin out when you let off the throttle anymore.
Yeah, the entire, all the mid-engine GT3s now drive really good. In fact, I prefer the mid-engines now over the rear-engine car, or front-engine cars.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the rear engine?
Well, that's only the Porsche,
in
right?
Right.
Yeah, Porsche's great. I got no issues with the Porsche now.
Before it was like dog snot, wasn't it?
Oh, Porsche's terrible before.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you make it in, Eagles?
Slow up.
Go with the next one.
So I got great news.
You just switched your car insurance and saved a bunch of money?
Oh.
Hey, Geico.
I
What
fixed
do I
my
change the lids?
fixed my throttle hot rod.
Yeah, what happened?
I had to like check it apart and then
back together.
Yeah.
Hit it a couple times. Rub it.
It was like
Say you're
it was like-
sorry.
no, I had to actually the metal part was like
You know, it just dawned on me. It popped into my head. The phrase "you can't put the genie back in the bottle," and in my head, I'm like, "Yes, you can. You make 3 wishes, and it goes back in the fucking bottle." Like, who made up that phrase that just started that, and now people say that? Can't put the genie back in the bottle. Sure, you can. Make 3 damn wishes, and he gone.
I think the connotation with that is once the genie's been released, it's been released. You can't put
Where do
it
you
back
change
in.
like the strength and low force boost and all that?
You make your 3rd wish to go back in the bottle.
What do I change the global force feedback gain and stuff?
It's under controls, and
HQ.
then
Is it controls? Okay. It's been so long. I haven't.
controls, and then click on your wheel.
Okay.
It's all Pandora's box.
Oh, I got to go to input. That's right. Okay. That's right.
Any case.
let's test this shit out.
Yeah.
How many people in the stream?
Buy some
25.
graphic
25. We had like
Graphic
one
powder.
something last night.
Yeah, 145 or something. I'm convinced it was YouTube just pushing sim racing algorithms, because like I noticed for like a good 24 hours or so, like every channel was hopping with people,
Oh, really?
or YouTube was botting it, one or the other. Because the thing is that I wasn't getting the likes to the ratio to match the you know.
Viewership. Yeah.
I honestly, like, I don't focus too much on viewership and numbers like that, though. It's very easy to get consumed by that shit. But I just look at it like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be doing this regardless. I might as well stream it.
I have a stream with 100 views on it, just views, and maybe a handful of likes. It's tough getting those likes.
Yeah, well, it's not
Need
a
something to pop up to
natural
remind
thing.
them.
Like, I'm terrible with it too. I rarely, like, if I go on Instagram, I'll scroll and I won't like a damn thing. Just won't. I just
like
it's not built
everything.
into my brain to like stuff.
I always
Excellent.
like everything. Yeah. If I watch it, I like it. If I make it more than halfway, I like it.
That's good, because what
Alright,
the
people.
algorithm does is it moves that to more people, with more likes.
Yeah. I like my
It's
street
viral.
epistemology
Make myself a
every day,
coffee
and
quick.
Those guys only get like 50 views.
Much better on throttle right now.
People want to fix your brain, just watch street epistemology or sound epistemology.
What does that one do?
That's the guy out of Seattle. He's sound epistemology. It's all street epistemology. It's all epistemology
Oh my
altogether.
God. Are you guys
You just
seeing
need
like
to do it on the street.
Epistemology. What do you call me?
Epistemology, a way of learning, a way of knowing.
Oh, like first
Principles and critical
principles.
thinking.
Yeah.
That they just, by questioning you, they kind of make you use that. They don't tell you to use it. You just kind of getting people to figure out how to use it on their own.
Yeah.
So,
It's called. Is that comprehension though, in a way?
people have a belief. Then you question them how they came to determine that belief, or how strong they believe it. They usually give you a number like 1 to 100. And how much do you believe karma is real or something? Oh my God.
I think the best thing I've ever learned in life about learning is quite simply asking yourself every time information is presented or you're trying to read about something is you ask yourself, what do
That's
you
critical thinking.
What do you know, and what do you know you don't know?
And what's your biases? And you should like check your bias.
End of the day,
Like,
people
do
are-
I want to hear that? You know, or is it true, or do I just want to hear that? You know, that's a critical thing. Most people think critical thinking is just like think harder, but it ain't thinking hard. It's being critical of your own thinking. You know?
My race. It just says leave weekend or save replay.
Basically, just play devil advocate to your own self.
Oh, you guys done got practicing? You guys doing the qualifying?
Or racing.
Here we go.
I'm gonna do no qualifying. I just sit in the pits and look at the trophy girls, the flag girls.
What flag girls?
I didn't need them. They should be all in the pit lane. Hot girls in bikinis. Tight dresses, spandex dresses.
I'm definitely gonna.
That's what always got me. Gran Turismo, you have the car wash and there's like 3 dudes washing your car. I'm like, why are the girls? I was like, come on. There's some anime girls out there to wash your car.
That is
Guess
true.
that would offend somebody in corporate.
Yeah, go tell that joke to HR.
Yeah.
Well, it
exactly.
offends me that there's dudes there. I don't want to look at dudes.
But yeah, when you said devil's advocate, that's something that I try and do often is play devil's. I always play, whether I agree with the person or not, I always play devil's advocate. Make you use your
me
brain.
too.
And if the first thing you do when you play devil's advocate is the person gets emotional, you know they don't know.
Are you a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, or
I'm a
Cancer?
Taurus.
Or they blame you.
Makes sense.
This is what This is why I don't waste my time qualifying. I got pole position. I didn't do shit. Turn it.
All right, do you believe in
Are
horoscopes?
you guys seeing like
No, it's just a bunch of stars.
an effect of like
Believe in stars.
oh Jesus.
What, like Hollywood stars or
Oh, like
Oh jeez.
like giant balls of gas?
yeah,
Stars?
helium and hydrogen.
Why is everybody blurry? Like they're all like there's like a blur behind the car.
I don't see
You
that.
have FSR on.
Come on. Oh, no.
Wow. Wow.
Seriously. That's a.
I'm trying to avoid getting yours.
We're all fucked up.
I'm waiting for you.
At least this track, Sebring, they put that little piece of pavement over there that you can drive out onto.
I don't know why I feel like I'm not getting enough turn in.
It's not that damage on. Oh, yeah, broken. We always change the ABS and traction control. Not what my tune is.
Oh, you suck, Evan.
That's cool. I overshot my pit. They don't pit you unless you back up.
Hey, Hall and Bass, if you decide to go P1000s, click on my link in the description and type in the old name. You get a little discount. I think that only applies, though, to the website. Simagic website. Yep, that was my plug for the evening. You only hear about the negative press, Eagles. That's how it always is. People are addicted to it. Oh, hello. Mr. Pink, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Nice racing, folks. Nice racing. One day I went 205.46. Almost hit 204 so many times. I can't seem to do it. I got a little jinx on myself. We'll get there though. Eagles, get ready. Did you spin out, Hot Rod, or did you DQ?
I crashed like 3 times.
No.
Terrible.
I'm still trying to get the hang of the game again. It feels like a rubber band. Feels like it's run on a rubber band or something.
Goodness.
I don't know. I have good luck with the game.
I'm turning.
It's most likely software, Furfer. It's always software.
I don't have any software loaded.
I'm saying it's in general.
Oh, I see.
Not necessarily being a program running, but it's a program misconfigured or something. It's always software. You have DLSS on? Or do you have a... No, you have an AMD graphics card, right?
Yeah, but I'm not running FSR at all.
Yeah. Do you have TAA on?
Nope.
You running no anti-aliasing?
I'm not running none of that software.
Well, I'm saying it's in the game. All it's gonna do is hurt your frame rate. It's gonna make the game look a lot better with TAA on.
Nah, let me look and see what I got going on here.
Very nice Holland Bass. Yeah, I've yet to get my 204 on this track. I've had multiple 204s, like almost 203s registered, and then I screw it up at like the last turn and then lose it all. I don't know. I'm cursed to be 205 on this track forever.
Do I need to back out to do the options?
All right, people, jump on in.
Let me back out real quick
A
and
little
see
tune.
what
What
my
is
options
this?
are.
I gotta pause this and take a picture of what this spot here.
Settings. Graphics.
Let's crank this up now.
Yeah, I don't have FSR on at all.
Turn on TAA though, just so it looks better.
Hey, EJ, do you run, how many fuel gallons do you have?
All of it. Whatever it gives me by default. I've been everything I run in GT3 is literally what the game gives me. I don't got time for that configuration shit. I just play the damn game.
I run 5 to 7 gallons. The opposite, I changed everything. The tire pressures, all the headrooms, all that shit, HQs. Change the suspensions. Toe out in front.
I just drive the damn cars.
Put some on it. We all have a
Let's try this Corvette. See how this one feels.
Corvette's good, the Porsche is good. Honestly, everything except for the 2022 Aston Martin has felt good. That 2022 felt like a pile of shit when I took it down Nords.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Deja Vu and the newer Aston Martin drove around me so hard on the straight, it wasn't even funny. It has no straight line power, and it oversteers like crazy. Like, it just wants to kill you the whole time. And the newer model doesn't do that. None of them do. That's just that car. How much longer are we going to be running, Ro? I don't really have till an ETA, till we're bored.
playing golf here pretty soon.
Like Sebring said, I'm sticking with the Corvette Chevrolet, the Z06.
Mm-hmm.
The awesome car. I love it. Sticking with it.
Yeah, that makes sense, Holland. But like that last race, this car is stock other than just pulling force feedback out of it.
What is it? Oh, your caster offset. I clicked that up one click.
I can't wait to see what this game looks like in a year. Hell, 6 months. Graphics in this game are so good. They really
How come
are.
we can't use soft tires?
Because they got rid of them.
Yeah.
Can't use mediums or
Yeah,
softs.
that sucks.
It's hards and wets.
Really, that's it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's iRacing. That's LMU. That's all the hardcore sims do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
soft
Fine
tires.
hardcore sim.
I want soft tires.
I don't. My whole thing is this: unless the car is really, really, really shitty to drive, I couldn't care less how many things we have access to. My goal is to race you in the exact same car. Period. You have the same advantages and the same disadvantages as me. That's always my goal.
Why am I rolling forward in neutral? Jesus.
Nah, you'll be fine, Holland Bass. You'll be fine. We're gonna spectate you right now. If you can survive the spectator's curse, you'll be good. Worst case, throw the line on. I have my line on. I only use it for some of the tracks, but it's on.
Come on, get your ass. There you go.
I gotta jump back in the Mustang for a bit and see how that feels by comparison. Since this
Your
update, I've been
final
sticking to
drive.
mid-engines.
You should be switching your final drives on shorter tracks or longer tracks. You only have 3 settings.
I know.
Oh,
So
God.
if you're on a short track, switch it down to the 3. If you're on a medium track, put it on medium.
It really comes down to shifting. If like I was gonna care about that, I don't really care about because
You're getting all you can out of your transmission by doing that.
yeah, it really just comes down to low speed turning. you're ever in an area where like you're lugging it in second gear and first gear is too aggressive, going more aggressive on the gearing is nice because now you can leave it in second gear and have more steam out of the corners.
At the end of a straight, if you're barely getting out of fifth gear, you're wasting all those gears.
It depends on how overgeared it is, though, because if there's one thing I've dealt with in life is gearing, and that more aggressive gearing doesn't necessarily lead to more acceleration. It can very easily lead to wasted energy.
It's better for braking.
Yeah. Braking is the more important thing, though.
When you shift down to lower gears, you have more gears to play with in the corners. You have lower, shorter together transmission. I don't know, racing motocross, I hardly ever use the brakes. I always just shift down.
Yeah.
We just on the side of the road right there. Is that Archie?
Like, I have like a hard time explaining to people on my Busa because of the way it makes power that longer gearing actually makes it accelerate faster. And it's like such a fundamentally hard thing to explain to people because people are trained to think shorter gearing means faster acceleration and less top speed. But the reality is, depending on how the engine makes power, because all gearing is torque multiplication. And for example, my Busa 1600cc motor makes an ass fuck ton. That's what literally it says written down on it. Ass fuck ton amount of torque, and longer gearing leverages
right?
that torque a lot better than you know, an engine that doesn't have a whole lot of torque.
Puts it down slower, takes more time. So that's uses all your power because it's not just jumping straight to your middle of your power band or whatever.
Yeah. Like I have a big thing is I have a hard time explaining to people that my 1 mile long gearing is the same thing as my half-mile gearing. I just grab another gear. Like I use 5 gears in the half mile and then 6 gears in the mile. And that second half is literally all 1 gear. And people are like, well, why don't you just gear it to use all 6 gears in the half? I'm like, because it will be slower. And people are like, I don't understand. I'm like, I know you don't understand. That's why I build them. But, oh shit, apparently I just locked my phone out by resting my arm on it. But my arm was my fingerprint. Sick.
Hey, Sebring,
Yeah.
Eagles.
if you are full throttle,
Yeah, Eagles. That was the case with the Boss 302. We had the Chinese Getreg. You know, everybody hyped up the transmission because it was the transmission in the Supra, but it was a Chinese variant of it, MT82, and that thing was a pile of dog shit. I once blew an engine and reverse twisted the input shaft. I've never done that before. That was a first. Literally seeing the input shaft of a transmission reverse twisted from such aggressive engine braking. When you locked up a motor, an 800 horsepower motor, locking up, going from, you know, peak power to shut off. Yeah, you find your drivetrain weak link very quick. That's why when I crashed that LMDh a while back on Daytona, I'm like, did I blow the engine? Is that why the thing spun out? I thought I locked up the rear tires. But they want get feeling. $225, I wouldn't even know. Eagles would know a lot better than me. I've built a whole lot of 0 BMWs in my day. The only BMW I've ever built was the motorcycle.
controls,
All right, folks. Good luck.
wheel, input settings.
Shit.
And then low force boost, you said?
Yeah, what is it set to?
I'm looking for it.
Mine set to 10 though, actually.
Low force boost. I'm not seeing a low force boost.
Up and it's
An LS62 motor. Oh, well, you get the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. I mean, my default transmission is a T56 Magnum, which is just a beefed up 6060. And then, you know, pick your rear end. I mean, depending on what goes in the BMW, I couldn't tell you for a rear end that would fit well, but 488's always a solid choice for a naturally aspirated motor. Handle all that power. I mean, it'll handle boosted power, but oh, what the hell is wrong with people? Alrighty. Can't go wrong with a T56 Magnum. That's at least what it was like 10 years ago, but I'm sure there's more choices now. Excuse me, Archie. Just go. I'm not trying to give him the old cunt punt. Oh, I could go through him after all that. I don't know why if I missed the braking zone or what that was about, but that felt weird. ghosting shit is like distracting. I wish I could just everybody could hit everybody, or it's tough. There.
For about 16,000 now. Come build it at your house.
Yeah?
Yep.
But only 3 degrees of rotation though, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I have 0 degrees of rotation right now.
And I'll give you a product demonstration. I'll show you how to use it, how to tune it.
16K is not bad.
I gotta make the thing more stiffer though for some reason.
Where do you live?
I live in California. Doesn't matter. I fly there.
I used to live in Cali. Whereabouts do you live?
Do you know where Santa Cruz is?
I do know where Santa Cruz is.
Do you know where Monterey is?
I do know where Monterey is.
Do you know where Hollister is?
So anyway, for those of you watching who haven't seen yet, Resident Evil 9 or the Nords Challenge on Friday day stream. I'm favoring Resident Evil 9, I'll say that. I need a break from sim racing, honestly. And then, obviously, Friday night we'll get right back to, you know, sim racing. We go Resident Evil. Very good, very good. Yeah, I want to play Resident Evil. See how the stream goes Friday morning, and if it has enough traction to the point where it's worth finishing the game on. I want to say it's like a 10 to 15 hour playthrough. So it would take, you know, 3 or so streams to get it done. But I would like to, because would be fun with some different content. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, because there's a lot of games I want to play. Like, for example, even though it's only on PlayStation, Ghost of Yotei, oh my god, that game was, same with Ghost of Tsushima. Those games crush it for me. So, when a good single, like, I wish, has anybody played Alan Wake 2? Because that's one of my absolute favorites. And I had never even played the original. I just jumped in and played Alan Wake 2, and I was like, what the hell did I just play? Incredible experience. Incredible experience. Hey, my consolation prize is I got the fastest lap. That's my my participation trophy right there. Tremec 6060, which is basically the same thing as a 480. Well, that's what I was saying, is the T56 Magnum is a 6060, but it's beefed up. It's basically the same transmission, but it's got better parts in it. A T56 Magnum is essentially an aftermarket built transmission. All right, what do you say we get on the Nords for one last hurrah?
Yeah, hell yeah.
We'll do 24 hour.
So first, but
We'll do the 24 hour.
Okay, controls, pro wheel.
Well, you about to play Nord?
Yep.
so go to settings, controls, go to your wheel,
Yep,
your wheelbase, right?
yep.
For anybody watching who wants in on the Nords, 2 laps, 24 hour. Make them count. I think I'm going to get in the Porsche. I feel like driving the Jinx car. They're crushing it with these liveries. They really are. Look at that thing. Crushing it. Seaberg, you're not in here.
I'm coming.
Okay. Same with you, Furfer.
Yep. I'm on my way back.
I'll be in there.
All right.
Back.
What are you planning for naturally? I mean, sticking with a pretty basic naturally aspirated build, 225, or Vader, or whatever you prefer to be addressed on YouTube. Because that's what I want to do for a Monster Miata or MX-5. I want to build a complete kit car out of it. Nothing really resembling. It'll still be the body. Not the electronics, but like the dash and the interior and stuff like that. But caged, wide-bodied, as wide as I can possibly get the body, so I can get as wide a tire on all four corners. Probably an LS3. And T56 and 8.8. Possibly IRS, depending. I'd have to figure that out, but I'd want a complete, disgusting track weapon. Complete, disgusting track weapon. And the great thing is I built so many LS motors in the day that I could blow those things up left and right and put them back together. Don't know if you want a dragger to go more towards autocross. If you're going to go autocross, I would not boost it. Yeah, LS motors are super easy to build. I've blown up so many of those things. Blown up so many of those motors. I'm borderline proud of how many I've blown up, actually. Motors need oil pressure, fun fact. I'll go to the bathroom quick. We'll get it on. All righty then. The force feedback's not through the roof. Yep, we're good. All right, let's drive. Good luck, folks. That is a shitty job hauling bass. That is a shitty job. How good this car looks. supposed to stop there, Vader. Kind of like that. So I learned that my push to talk button upshifts my car.
Oh wow.
That's a new one. It just happened again right there when I unmuted myself. That was interesting.
Electromagnetical, or what is it? It's just Windows?
Windows. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Windows. It's always Windows.
Yeah, but what could trigger it to have that behavior? Well, you said it, and it should hold place. You're the administrator.
No idea. No idea, sir.
Me neither. It's crazy. The ghost in the shell. Ghost in the machine.
I was gonna say Ghost in the Shell is Scarlet.
Oh, got it right.
This is only 2 laps.
Oh, I lost it.
EJ?
Yeah, it's 2 laps.
Okay, I thought it was like more than that. And there we go, right?
You haven't even done 1 lap yet. Don't worry.
Go for the guy that knows more experience. That's alright.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Alright, I was trying to stay up there.
Oh shit. Go, go, go.
I always prefer the 7th place.
What happened?
How do the first fourth place? There we go.
This game got fucked.
Good traction.
Oh, I really only like the livery, Chase. The Jinx livery. That's really the only reason I choose to drive it. I'll let Jack pass me here. Come on by. I know you want to. Yeah, they're quite popular. You slow down, I'm gonna slow down, Jack. I know you want to make a video, but... yeah, the Porsche's getting all the good liveries. It's kind of a bummer. I want to drive the Vet because I like the Vet the best, but the Porsche's getting all the good liveries. Oh, curb, curb. That's it. Crashed out. Yeah, I spun right there, and that's that. Oh, I'm sure I'll make the higher light reel. I do this. YouTube Studio. Let's see. I'm gonna set Jester up. How'd you guys make out?
6th place, and I just fucking crashed right there. Even disconnected from the hose.
But EJ, you were right behind Jack.
I let him pass because he's gonna make a video of me anyway, so I'm not giving him the satisfaction. Because he would have probably eventually passed me anyway, but because he is better. But I don't know. Some people just insist on trolling. So as soon as I got to the straight, I let out and let him pass me.
So you seen his video?
Dude, everything gets sent to me. I see what everybody does.
I watched it today. He got some clips.
Oh, I know. Dude, I don't understand it. It's whatever, I guess, but I don't know. People allowed to do whatever they want, so that's that.
Wow, West out here in the
Dude, sim racing
YouTube.
is more toxic than real racing, I think, honestly. Everybody's got something to prove, and I don't know why. It's so hard to have a good time.
I thought it was a compliment.
I mean, it could be.
Really getting
I don't know.
fast.
I don't know. You know how the internet is. Never know these days.
If you were closing on him, you kept catching him and catching him and closing. I didn't like he keeps clicking back on his controller or whatever he's running to like look back at you. I'm like, just look in the mirror, he's right there.
He was like, I don't care how many subs this guy has. Then he went on to say something I couldn't understand.
Dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Resident Evil on Friday.
Good job.
Plan.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
Then I can go see if I want to get the game or not.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a typical Resident Evil game. I mean, I have all of them, and I'm gonna continue to get all of them, you know, regardless of how it plays out in the future with them, you know.
I hope the game jump scares the shit out of you.
It probably, I mean, it might, it could. But typically, though, like, not for nothing, though, like, games like Alan Wake 2 got me a lot more jump scares than, because Alan Wake does it so well. Dude, that Alan Wake 2, man, that game is, that one's with me for a while. That's going in the vault of, you know.
Oh yeah, greats.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Getting around. Probably not much longer, Chase. I might have one more in me, I'll be honest with you.
Hey, my shift light works in Forza.
Oh, wait, why is that? Oh, it's...
I mean, what gear I'm in now, too. It didn't used to do that.
Alright, didn't you say Fanatec has a coaching thing?
Yeah,
Driving school?
yeah.
I'm on the website, I don't see it.
Wow, I seen it when I got on there today.
Done the support?
I don't know. Just click all those buttons, you'll find it.
It's probably gonna be my
Oh,
last
for
one, so
Jimmy
what track
Kyle.
you guys want to do?
What haven't we done? Did we do most sport?
Not
I haven't done Daytona.
doing Fujimi
I haven't done
Kaido.
Daytona in a while, actually.
Tell you, somebody down at
Well,
Forza
that's
turned up the force feedback.
Whatever.
My wheels been stiff. Last few
Haven't done
days.
Mosport, haven't done Spa, haven't done Daytona, haven't done Lime Rock, but fuck that track.
Lime Rock's good.
Ugh. I'd rather be in a go-kart.
Favors.
I'll try Mosport, why not? I'm gonna get back in the vet, though.
Need to set up league races and do every track.
Once I do league races, man, that's gonna be my focus. You know, keep the randomness to a minimum. Oh, not 255 laps, that's for sure.
Out of the way, you dumb AI.
You not racing hot rod?
Oh, I'm racing Fujimi Kaido.
Oh, you're on 4. Who's that?
I said my shift light. I just wanted to come over and see if the shift light works. And now it works. Plus, it shows my gear, what gear I'm in on my wheel. They didn't do that before. It just had a shift light.
So it's fully working.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Praise be. You know how many years Fanatec didn't have that working? Like years.
Oh.
Praise be to Corsair. And their money.
I'm telling you, somebody turned up the force feedback at Forza down at the station. My wheel's like stiffer than it is in PMR.
Yeah, Chase, this is a livery. A lot of them are down. The Porsche's got the best ones. My favorite current setup is the Jinx livery on the Porsche.
PMR has all the fucking traction, but Forza's accurate. The fucking steering is like right where you think it should go.
Let it go. There's no way.
It does. It's
Forza's
like-
steering is terrible. Come on. I know you like Forza.
points-
It's
it
bad
points
on a
right
wheel.
where it wants to go and stuff. And in PMR, you're always kind of guessing. It's like,
No,
Let it go.
yeah, hard
I'm letting it
disagree
go.
there.
I'm driving both of them. I can drive. Feel it.
You have a bias.
No bias. My critical thinking is solid. I can put the car where I want it more.
I mean, you can do that in Rensport too.
Yeah, Rensport is pretty accurate. I don't know. I never drove Rensport as much because when we first got it, my shifters wouldn't work. I had no paddle shifters. It's just the little tiny stuff is like more. Maybe because it's not a race car, I'm going way slower. PMR, you're hauling ass.
Right. I will say though, I think PMR might be the probably the most toxic sim racing game right now in the industry.
Yep.
Like wildly.
I don't understand why.
I don't either. I guess as good as
It's
mine,
a good
man.
fucking game.
People love to hate it.
Well, it's love to hate. People want to create controversy, want to create drama. It's just weird, man. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it's weird.
Don't ever go to the Facebook groups sim racing.
Oh, I don't have Facebook,
Yeah.
so and I will never have Facebook again. I want as little. I mean, I have YouTube. That's enough for me. And honestly, Discord has turned into a social media. I never used Discord ever in my life before for anything more than a few guys, you know. But
Yeah,
but like the
now
thing is though, is
Xbox
like
pushing us all over the Discord.
it's like it's weird, but there's like this every man for himself type thing in when it comes to this game. You know, everybody's competing against everybody, so like, who fucking cares? I don't get the competition side of things. I understand wanting to be good at something. I understand like the friendly competition side of things, but the ego side of things is the weird part to me. You know, as one thing I can say about iRacing, as proud as the iRacing community can be.
Kind of in it together. You know?
Yeah, it feels like much more of a club than like a free-for-all like mosh pit.
Yeah.
Because that's what this feels like right now. This feels like a mosh pit.
It's a battle for sure.
I haven't thought that dirty driving's been that bad in DMR. I mean, it's just kind of an unskill issue instead of dirty driving. You know?
Well, I'm not necessarily just talking about that too, but everything in general. Like
People just don't drive good. When they hit you, I don't think they're like meaning to hit you as much.
right. As Titan says, the black sheep game. That's for damn sure.
Where is it? Driving Academy.
I don't know how you guys can qualify. I mean, outside of just getting practice, but there's a 50-50 chance right now of me getting pole position without qualifying, so
It just makes you mad.
that's what I'm saying. Like, every time I qualify and I actually do try and get pole, doesn't matter where I land on the grid. I'm, like, last in the pack. I have a better track record of getting pole by not participating in qualifying.
Oh, Mount Fuji. I have to get used to seeing that. You're driving all around the horizon. I like the horizon. You're not gonna
Dude,
be
the
able to get
biomes in that look really, really like
Yeah.
fantastic. I want to
You're not
drive
gonna be
underneath
able-
all those cherry blossom trees,
You're not gonna be able to get the
picking up all the
hypercars.
petal leaves. Huh? Not gonna get
You're
to
not gonna
drive
be able-
what?
The hypercars until you're like wristband 3 or whatever, you know.
You know how fast we're gonna get wristbands, dude? It's not even.
It said it's 100
True.
hours to make it through everything.
Yep. That makes sense.
I got third
And
place.
I bet you in 20 hours you'll have all the wristbands, guaranteed. That's how much content there will be.
I said 100 hours.
Yeah, but in 20 you'll get your wristbands. Then there's all the other side quests and shit to do.
Oh, I thought it meant like 100 hours to get all your wristbands.
Who is Romulok? I have no idea, Holland.
No.
Why do you ask?
Check your lights work. Awesome. I guess it did have the gears before. Now that's about it.
In the last race, he was doing some suspicious things. Interesting. I mean, he's on console, so there's only so many things he can do.
Something happened or something on there. He was in a Porsche and he was just accelerating away from people.
That's probably server. I've seen a lot of that lately. It's all server-related things.
Yeah, I got disconnected from the server.
Oh, hello. So weird. I mean, I gotta go back and look at the video there because according to my radar, out of my corner of my eye, it looked like I had cleared him, but I guess not.
Going for the golf server like later.
Alright, I'll see you there, man. Oh, that's it. Well, play golf. You guys have a good night. Nice stream, man.
You're again off in the middle of a race.
No, I'm not. I exited out after I tried
This
that.
fucking guy.
This fucking guy. You should fucking doing it.
All right, sir. Thanks for playing.
Yep. I'll see you later, man.
Have a go. Downright dangerous. Gotcha. He's probably just learning. That's the one thing about a crossplay game is the barrier of entry is a lot lower. So, you know, it's just easier to get into playing. Like iRacing is a much higher barrier of entry. So, even though I mean, there's bad drivers in everything, no matter what you play, you know. But oh, it's only 4 laps? How did I screw that up? Thought I had it set for 5. So yeah, I'm thinking Friday morning stream, we're going to do some Resident Evil. We're going to switch it up. We're just going to do it. It is what it is. I know there's going to be a lot of people that probably don't want to see that, but like I've said many times, I kind of want to do what I want to do when it comes to playing video games on stream, you know? And then Friday night we'll take off with some more lobbies or something along that line. Something more participation friendly. Hey, almost a 115 out of that. Nice. Almost a 115. I would have actually had a 115 if I didn't mess up that last S-curve. Let's get there. Yeah, it's just wild though how much negativity surrounds this game. I saw more videos put up today from other people who stream just dogging the game again, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand what people are playing where they have so much hate for the game. It's weird how video games create such a, I don't know, divide. You know? It's a fucking video game, for Christ's sake. Even if, here's the thing though, even if the game wasn't great, like, just don't talk about it then. Like, humanity is so driven by drama and negativity no matter what it is. And I don't know, I just can't get on board. Like, for example, like, I recorded on my stream today a whole bunch of LMDh footage that was just the AI being terrible. Just terrible. And I could very easily make a hit piece talking about how bad the AI is. And lots of people would watch it. But I'm just not going to do that. I'm just not going to make the video. I don't know. I'm just, I'm tired of the whole narrative of we got to talk shit to get clicks. And I'm just good with it. You know? I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Oof, that's bright. That's bright. Trying to get your buddies to play it. I mean, bottom line is this, like, the game needs work still, and it's gonna get there, but, you know, I try to not tell anybody anything what to do when it comes to video games. Do what you want, man. You know? If Forza's your game, if PMR's your game, if iRacing's your game, do whatever you want to do, and no one's got the right to tell you you can't do anything. That's that simple, you know? But that's why I'm playing Resident Evil 9 on Friday morning. Despite, here, I'll show you the votes. We got, the poll ended with 65% in favor of the Nords challenge, and then 35% in favor of the Resident Evil 9 challenge. I'm going to play some Resident Evil 9. I'm probably going to have 1.5 people watching. And that's okay. I'm going to do what I want. And then Friday night, like I said, we'll be back to doing some open lobbies where we either jump on PMR or maybe even some AMS2, honestly. AMS2's got the mass variety, you know? But I feel like PMR has the, like, participation numbers. AMS2 is a lot harder to get the participation involved, you know? It seems like there is 2-ish good weeks after a patch, and then they jump right back on the complaint train and call it. Dude, they complain the day of. Like, literally, like, the patch comes out, they read the patch notes, and then they go in the Discord and talk shit. It's wild, man. I could never make a video game. Oh, God. It would burn me out so quick. Because in real life, when it comes to, like, the shop, you know, I'm a sole proprietor, LLC. So I am my only employee. So if you have a disagreement with me, it ends literally right there. You know? So if you don't like what I do and we can't resolve it, take it to the next guy. Have a nice day. Don't know why they want to waste energy on having that much rage about a video game. It's what people want to do. People want to complain. You want to complain. You want to complain. They want to troll. They want to make other people miserable because they're miserable. That's what people do. I just don't. Yeah, good racing for sure, Titan. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. But no, people just want to make people miserable. That's unfortunately what people want to do. It's a bit exhausting, but I do my best to just ignore it, you know. At the end of the day, I think what people like fail to realize is that there's other people and they have real lives on the other side of, like, say, developing video games. They are not your personal punching bag, you know? You can say whatever you want at the end of the day, but when bigger names out there put out hit pieces, that you can literally get someone to lose their job if you're big enough in this social bullshit space that we exist in. And that I don't disagree. It's why I am a very small YouTube channel. And I refuse to make a hit piece. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to make a hit piece. Make a funny video, talk some shit, drag whatever it is that you're reviewing through the mud, and it'll get thousands of clicks, and everybody's going to join in and dogpile in the comment section and make fun of it. And eventually, you do that enough, even as a small YouTube channel, you could get someone fired. That all they did was show up to work and do their job. If that's something you can live with, then so be it, but I'm good. I'm not going to be that guy. And if that makes me the black sheep of, you know, people who stream sim racing, then so fucking be it. You know? But yeah, no, I will ignore something before I make a hit piece. Like, I could talk about AC Evo. It's all right. You know, there's a lot more for me to complain about in it than there is good. But rather than make a bunch of hit pieces on Evo, I can make my channel all about hating AC Evo. But I wouldn't agree with it. I think it'd be a douchebag thing to do. Kunos is talented. Let them cook. AC Evo will eventually be a good game. You know? But I don't know. Video games are serious business, especially sim racing. It's crazy that I got out of... I mean, both of you guys right now. Chase, well, he's not commented in a minute. But 225, Vader, you guys know what the racing world is like. The real racing world. It's crazy to think that... Well, no, I shouldn't say it's crazy to think, because my experience in real racing has always been people flapping their gums on the internet, and then in person, they are nothing but dandelions. They are the most delicate flowers that say nothing. I will be directly in front of them, and they end up saying nothing. But in sim racing, the in-person part never happens. It never exists. So the reality is that this happens, and it just continues to happen, which is why I will always tell people, just block people, just block them, just get rid of them. They're irrelevant to you, you know. But yeah, when I do my best to not be active in any level of Discord. Admittedly, I was in the PMR one. I'm still in the PMR, and I go in and I go out, depending on if it gets, like, if I read stuff that's just too ridiculous, I'll leave the Discord, and then I'll join back up when, you know, there's a patch or something like that and stuff, and that's probably going to continue to happen, you know. But that was the first time I was ever active in a Discord where I, like, participated in conversation and quickly regretted that. Because the amount of shit that gets used against you. for just having an opinion when everybody else has an opinion. You know, it's wild. But the reality is that people look at people are weird, man, when it comes to numbers. Like, people look and they see, oh, 25,000 subs. Well, if I make fun of him, I'll get clicks. It's the most irrelevant number on the planet. It literally means nothing. Means nothing. I don't know why people stand on it like it's some level of authority. It's not. It's absolutely not. If I had 1 sub, 0 subs, or 1,000,000 subs, I would talk exactly the same. You might not like it in any form, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be me no matter what. And some people just don't like that. And that's fine. They're entitled to that. Anyway, that's going to wrap it for me. Resident Evil 9, Friday morning, or Friday at 11 p.m., or, wow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by some form of racing at night. I might take a break from PMR. Have fun with it, but people can be rough. There's a lot of good people, and there's some rougher ones. So maybe we'll do some AMS2 or Race Room, because those are pretty fun games to host. It just comes down to participation, you know. PMR's got killer participation, but we'll see. Would rather spend your energy on playing with your daughter, to be honest. Not really a person who gets angry. That's good. That's good. It's very good. I don't let video games, here's the thing, if you ever see me rage here, just know the second I shut the stream down, that's like therapy for me. I don't bring that rage is me getting anything out of my system. So, if there's something in real life that's bothering me, I'll release it through video game rage, and then that way when I go back to real life, I'm actually calmer than I was before I started playing video games. Either way, video games are therapy to me. If I shut this off tomorrow and never turned it back on again, so be it, you know? It's not going to happen. I'm not going anywhere. But, point is, this is retirement racing. This is just for fun, you know? Only game you ever raged on was there's a good chance I'll rage in Resident Evil 9. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna find myself in a situation where I'm on repeat getting killed, and I'm gonna say, fuck this game, throw the controller, and 5 minutes later I'm gonna pick the controller up and then start trying to win again. Mostly one step forward. Well, yeah, especially right now when you're modding on a game where they're actively changing things, you know. But yeah, I might do some. I might plan for some AMS2 Friday night. That's because I want to get into some F1 cars. And I can drive the AMS2 cars fine as long as I don't play something else prior to AMS2. If I jump in PMR or Race Room before getting into AMS2, I can't play AMS2. Cars slide way too much. That lack of grip and then getting grip physics that just feels so strange. Tires have no initial grip, like 0 initial grip, and then they get grip after the slide, which a real tire has initial grip, then when you go past the limit, slides, and then it will slowly regrip. But AMS2 just skips the initial grip portion of that, and it feels very strange. But you can get over it and get used to it as long as you start with that. Or we can technically do Wreckfest 2. Wreckfest 2 is definitely going to be one of my more therapeutic games I play consistently, you know? But, anyway. Alright, folks. I'm going to send you over to Jestrick because, speaking of single player, he's playing some No Man's Sky right now. So, never mind. I'm not sending you over to Jester. He looks like he closed the stream. Let me see who's on. I was going to send you to Jester, but he's no longer streaming. Well, dang diggity. Well, that's that then. Well, alright then. I guess I'm going to send you to the gates. I tried. Looks like my little rant spiel there got in the way. Oh well. Let's see. Well, I guess that's gonna do it then, guys. Not sending you to anybody. No one's live. Well, Resident Evil 9, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there if you want to watch me attempt to kill zombies and probably more than likely get killed by a whole lot of zombies the entire time. Until then, I hope you all have a good Thursday. And however long it takes to get to the next time we play. So, peace out, boys.